Alors, coucou YouTube, de retour sur Baldur's Gate. J'ai failli commencer à chercher la quête de Ombrecoeur sans avoir commencé l'enregistrement. Alors, apparemment, c'est à Aigre-Terre, il faut que je trouve une grange. Hmm, je me demande où ça peut être. Alors, c'est pas la voie du Dracocir, c'est peut-être là. Là, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien trouvé du tout. Je vais retourner au sud-est. D'un côté, ça a l'air d'être une grande zone où il n'y a rien en fait à voir. Parce que c'est ma seule piste. Hein. Dans Aigre-Terre, je crois que c'est le seul coin où j'ai rien trouvé. Sinon j'ai tout regardé. Ah, attends, il y a carrément les coordonnées. Alors, c'est X45, Y-98. Alors, X45, Y-98. Donc, c'est par là. Attends. Alors, X45, Y-98. Attends, là, on dirait qu'il y a une... Attends. X45, Y-98. Hmm.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
But I wasn't given it. He has one job. Deliver my promise and do it.
Alors, X45, c'est là. Y... Attends, c'est ça du coup? X45, Y-98. Ça a l'air d'être par là du coup. Ok.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all
I
of
am
us.
enjoying our walks together.
Jesus!
Aren't you,
Any one of them
Dave?
could be a spy for the Absolute.
Sure.
Back off and return
In
to your
silence?
posts. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us?
Alors, X45, -98. Alors 98, c'est là. Et X45, c'est où? Ah, Droguer.
I
Bonjour.
just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company.
Ok, donc c'est bon. Maintenant, je peux
I can't
enlever
help but
ça.
feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Et ben voilà, on progresse. Oui, sanctuaire dans la ville basse. Ça roule. Ok, la ville basse, la ville basse. Je vais aller dans la ville basse.
Got ya. Too slow.
Mur central. Bah tiens, allez hop. Ça fait très longtemps que j'avais pas mangé de marshmallow, tiens. Hum. Tiens, je me demande, dans les compagnons que j'ai là, c'est lequel que j'aime le moins? Je pense que c'est Jaira. Parce que le... Alors... Ville basse, la maison du chagrin. Alors ça peut être où? Il y a plein de bâtiments là que j'ai pas vu ce que c'était. Entrée de la guilde. Je pense que je vais commencer par fouiller les bâtiments qui sont là. Maintenant, je peux commencer par faire ça. Je peux aller voir la quête pour Gale aussi, tant que je suis à côté. En vrai, je pense que je vais faire ça en premier. Pardon.
One day I'll catch a break.
Right on my body, so I wouldn't even you make
Into the bin where
Attends, du coup, le bureau, il est où déjà?
The gods truly this petty.
Attends, merde. C'est là? Attends, je vais sauvegarder.
Lockpicking is forbidden. Something is happening. Lockpicking is forbidden.
Attends, du coup, je dois faire comment? Merde! Je voulais pas aller dans le portail.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready?
Bon, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go.
Bah, je vais en profiter pour regarder du coup comment... Alors, les quêtes... Donc, je garde la quête Doomwalker ouverte au cas où.
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Ok, donc là on trouve le machin. Ah, je peux être invisible, ok.
Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell?
C'est possible, oui.
And the night song? Speak true now, for I detest a liar. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it?
Bon, qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi?
Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. Very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers.
Uh-huh.
And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god.
Alors non, c'est ma pote, alors non, je vais pas te l'amener ici pour te permettre de l'enfermer, ça va pas, non.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it. You aren't the only one who knows what's on offer for the Night Song's retrieval. Someone who might slip into your camp at any moment, or harry you through street and inn until you're run ragged and surrender. The choice is yours. Fortune, or imminent death. I know you'll choose wisely.
Mec, tu viens pas de me menacer là. Attends. Ok, je vais voir si... Astarion a un sort d'invisibilité. J'en suis presque sûr. Alors, je vais éviter de le lancer dans la boutique. Parce que ça risque d'être grillé, sinon. Voilà. Attends, par contre... Non, vaut mieux qu'il vienne avec moi.
Apparently Leroa can
7. Parfait.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time.
Someone there?
Clé du coffre du sous-sol, je prends.
Keep your eyes open. Let's see if we can spot an interviewing reporter.
Alors, j'ai pas autre choix que faire ma demande. La nouvelle lampe dans la chambre forte, tu la ranges derrière le mur de protection, d'accord. Ça, je prends. Tu sais quoi, dans le dos, je vais tout prendre. Alors, l'encrier, c'est peut-être pas la peine.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Voilà.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Bon. Magicien de... Alors, trouver les annales de Karsus dans la chambre forte. Ok. Alors, la chambre forte, elle est où? Alors, je vais re-sauvegarder.
Not for communal use, it seems. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Ok. Bah, ça a l'air d'être là en fait, parce que c'est le seul endroit où je peux pas, auquel je peux pas accéder dans l'immédiat. Merde.
Find what you're looking for?
I did not find what I'm looking for. Did you?
Not a dicky bird. It's really quite disappointing.
Oh, I've got a good mind to march up there.
Par contre, c'est chiant parce que je veux pas le refaire. Tu vendrais pas un parchemin d'invisibilité, toi, par hasard? Ce serait parfait, remarque.
Shadow, welcome. I am an Untubra. If you are a city official here to you're sure to find what you're looking for.
Point électrique, arc électrique. Feuille morte, lampe brûlante, rayon fouillissant, nuée de dagues, agrandissement, sphère enflammée, foulée brumeuse. Ah. Délivrance, clignotement, boule de feu, baiser du vampire, vol, flétrissement, invisibilité supérieure. Je prends ça, merci. Oh, le petite boule de feu, allez. Porte dimensionnelle, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Confusion, tempête de grêle. Imaginaire, métamorphose. Télékinésie, brume mortelle. Oh, invocation d'élémentaire. Ah putain, celui-là qui coûte 1200 par contre. Entrave planaire. Mauvais œil, chaîne d'éclairs, mur de glace, pétrification. Rayon de soleil, cercle de mort. Bah écoute, tu vends de l'invisibilité, moi ça m'arrange. Ça m'arrange grave de chez grave. Attends, je vais quand même re-sauvegarder. Parce que l'inconvénient d'Astarion, c'est que du coup, son sort de niveau 2, il peut l'utiliser qu'une fois. Invisibilité supérieure. Voilà. Ah, la voix de Karsus. crier. Mais non, c'est pas là du coup. Bon, l'avantage c'est que du coup j'ai deux parchemins, donc ça fait pas mal. Du coup, où est la fucking chambre forte?
Not a dicky bird. It's really quite disappointing.
Tu sais quoi, je vais laisser Astarion ici, je vais récupérer Soji et je vais fouiller. Là c'est où on était tout à l'heure, donc je vais prendre celui-ci maintenant. Attends, quoi?
For your own personal safety, it is ill-advised to waste Master Leroican's time.
Ok. Genre si on retourne le voir, on meurt. Ok. Non, j'ai sauvegardé. Bon.
See what new horrors waiting for us.
Bon. D'accord, je peux plus entrer. Attends, les annales de Karsus, je les ai trouvés, non?
Gather round for the show. Sit down if you're in front. Look, Mama, look. It's so pretty.
Non, la voix de Karsus, ok.
Oh, stand up. You're slouching.
Attends.
Calm down, bud. You're louder than the fireworks.
Putain, il m'empêche de...
Sandals, where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
Well, hello.
Putain, quel con, j'ai sauvegardé. Oh là là. Tant pis, je vais re-sauvegarder.
It might just be there's not much left. The absolute's making people panic.
Just in case you happen to lose control of your shiny...
Faut que je prenne quel bouquin?
Oh, does that happen very often?
Not very, but it might. It's very much a case of summon error when it does. Not how spell works. I tell you what, I'll throw one in for free for your purchase.
I'll think about it.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, but you have been banned from these premises due to habitual violence. Thank you for your...
Attends, violence? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Bon, on dirait qu'il n'y a pas de combat, donc je peux y aller directement. Ah, mais attends, je suis con, je crois que là où je dois entrer, c'est justement là où j'avais enlevé le verrou déjà, la porte qui était à gauche. Attends, putain, me dis pas que je l'ai vraiment fait sur le... Ouf. Ah, bonne idée ça. Je vais, avant qu'Astarion parte, je vais faire faveur du Félon, pas du Félon, du Félon plutôt, avec Ombrecoeur. Ok, il est faveur du Philippe, c'est ça. Je vais le faire donc sur Astarion. Mais j'en ai marre de cast un sort sur ce mec. Je vais faire faveur du filou, je vais être invisible et en plus je vais me mettre en mode fufu. Non, le mode fufu c'est pas nécessaire si je suis invisible, remarque.
Whatever it takes.
Gather round for the show! Sit down if you're in front.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty.
What a day.
I see it, sweetie. she?
I bet they'll be doing citizen on the spot interviews.
That's why this could be our chance to see our names in the daily broadsheet.
Voilà.
What's that?
Le team stratagème du Chevalier Rouge. Huh. Bon, tant que je suis là. Bon, tout ça pour de l'or. J'ai littéralement un bonus de plus 15, donc 10, c'est trivial. Hein. Voilà, encore une fois, des trucs nuls. Alors du coup, maintenant que je suis là, je vais où? Par là peut-être?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. My. A vault like this must be hiding something valuable.
Ok, donc... Pardon. Alors, du coup, là, ils me disent... Ok, donc là, on a main d'argent, Karsus, et Elminster. Donc là, ils me disent, faut que j'aille à main d'argent. Ok, d'accord.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Mhm.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Ow.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus vault.
Vol de Karsus. Bah voilà, ça doit être ça que je veux. Attends, par contre, une fois que je suis là, je fais quoi? C'est bien beau tout ça, mais... Ok, ça me ramène... Ok, ça me ramène au début. Ah ben voilà, c'est là qu'il faut que j'aille, le machin de Karsus. Par contre, là, ma télé va s'éteindre, donc... Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse ici? Épée à 2 mains, je m'en bats les couilles. Oh! Les annales de Karsus. Bah, ça tombe bien, c'est pour ça que je suis venu. Oups là! Hop, on rallume la téloche. La téloche. La téloche. Bon.
Well, well. Someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
Il me fait marrer Astarion. Bon. Hop, je retourne au camp. Par magie. Et après, je vais faire retourner le reste au camp aussi. Donc, Gale, j'ai une surprise pour toi. Mon loulou.
Lost in thought. Let's get going.
I finally had the tome I needed. Such knowledge, such power contained in such a small object.
The truth of the crown, I hope,
All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Tu penseras à dire merci à Astarion, on n'aurait pas pu le choper sans lui.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Karsus. I believe I mentioned him before. The child
Oui,
who
ça,
would become
oui.
a god. Only she used the last of her power to block him from the weave. His magic faltered. The great flying cities of Netheril plunged from the sky. Karsus's folly. That goddess of magic was reborn as myth. The book states
Oui,
that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
Oh.
To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma.
Alors, ce qui me fascine avec ce perso, il a déjà essayé de faire des trucs de dieu, ça lui a pas servi de leçon, hein.
Never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
Certes.
Then you're already wiser than me. That's a lesson I've only recently learned.
Exactement.
I worshipped Mistra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus' successor.
Mhm.
Do you think I had not considered that? I have no intention of repeating his folly. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it. This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. That tome proved to be even more valuable than I ever could have imagined for both of us.
Oh. Ah bah Elminster.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful.
Ok, si lui il est là, c'est que ça pue. C'est que l'autre déesse là, elle aura sans doute encore un truc à dire.
Perhaps not one worthy of bothering. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
Ouais, bah là, Mistra, en gros, la manière dont je le vois, c'est genre Lord Farquaad, genre ah oui, oui, tu vas te sacrifier. Tu vas te sacrifier, mais c'est un sacrifice auquel je consens de bonne grâce. Oh. Oh.
Not true, not even close. Mistress' ways may seem cold, high-handed, tyrannical even. But she is a goddess. Her ways are not for mortal reckoning.
Ben voyons, c'est tellement plus facile d'expliquer la cruauté des dieux comme ça.
Come close to understanding. Very close indeed. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Du coup, vous en pensez quoi?
What do you need? I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh. Chouchou. Attends, du coup, c'est où? En vrai, je sais pas du tout où c'est. Je vais voir si c'est un... Attends, tu veux encore...
All it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now I'm just a regular wizard holding the blueprint for greatness. Mistra knows I've read Karsus's designs. I'm certain of that. And it clearly has her shaken. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Pardon.
After you.
Du coup, c'est où? Le tribunal du meurtre. Le tabernacle, c'est là, ok. Donc, je vais là. Ça a l'air d'être pas loin, ça a l'air d'être juste là. Bah parfait. Je vais à l'ouest et après au nord.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
J'ai peur d'avoir un choix chiant, donc là, hop, je vais sauvegarder.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Thankfully not. Though she's not been averse to demanding the odd human sacrifice in recent days, has she? When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mistra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone. You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know?
Ouais, voilà, c'est ça. Écoute-la et adapte-toi en conséquence.
I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of win. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me, please.
Bien sûr.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Ça va, poto?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And If I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
Ok. Ouf. Bon. Donc le tribunal du meurtre, c'est là. D'ici la prochaine fois, du coup, je vais chercher l'endroit pour faire la quête de Ombrecoeur. En attendant, je vous dis à la prochaine. Salut, salut.